Hey Taurus, it's Rose from Sacred Waters Tarot, here to bring you a timeless reading for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and of course my beautiful cross watchers of Taurus. Cross watchers, you know the drill around here, especially if you are subscribed to my channel. You can find out a lot of information about your person, about Taurus, especially if there's limited communication, no communication at all, or ghosting going on between you and Taurus. Just keep in mind, everyone, this is a general reading. Not everything I say will resonate with you and your situation. Only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else, and go on about the reading. With that being said, if this video has found you, if my channel has found you, welcome to my channel. Please consider subscribing. Please like, please share with a loved one. Comment below, guys. I do love to hear from you. Let me know how this resonates with you and your situation. And if you do not want to comment, please consider leaving your favorite emoji. All this helps my channel grow, and I do appreciate it. Guys, pinned to the top of the comment section, I have all the ways to book a reading with me, and I would love to hear from you and read for you. Now let's get into your timeless reading for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and cross watchers of Taurus Spirit. What are the messages, my beautiful little Taurians, my beautiful little Earth babies? I love you guys so much. I love Taurus. I always say my maternal grandmother was an Aries Taurus cusp, and she raised me. She was my mother, and I miss her so much. She's got many years, but I always know that she's in these readings with me for the sign of Taurus. So shout out to Grandma. Okay. Let's see what's going on, Spirit. What are the messages for my beautiful Taurus babies, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers of Taurus Spirit? What's going down in Taurus town? I don't know why I've been saying that lately, guys, but it sounds good. Okay. Ooh, so in the recent past regarding your current energy, I did say Aries, Taurus cusp, and here is an Aries masculine energy. The Emperor has been showing up. If you guys watch my videos, he's been showing up upright, reverse in many of my videos, okay? So strong sign of Aries can be Taurus, okay, can very well be a Taurus. This is the divine masculine energy. So I'm speaking to men who are exclusive with men, romantic with men, women who are exclusive with men, romantic with men, women who date women. There will be something in here for you. It'll come out. This could be a mentor for you, okay? All depends on your orientation. Swap it up, flip it, reverse, and keep an open mind because it's a general reading. The Emperor has stepped into your life, okay? He probably came into your life. For some of you, he came into your life around Aries season, okay, which would have been early April. But this can be somebody who you met a long time ago, and you've been involved with them for a long time, and you're just checking in to see what's going on. This man is very loyal, very stable, very hardworking, takes care of their partner, likes to be married, okay, loves marriage, loves children, loves family, loves work, and really is a force to be reckoned with in a good way, okay? This is a solid, good, stable man, okay? So this is a great way to start out the reading, okay? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I just heard some Taurus men who have Aries cusp. If you're watching this video and you want to know how people see you, they see you as the Emperor. They see you as a divine masculine. So congratulations. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse speaks of working smarter, not harder. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So I'm wondering, Taurus, if because this Emperor has entered your life, that you're kind of like taking it easy. You're not, you're not burning the midnight oil. You're kind of like going on vacation, going on breaks, taking time to, smell the roses, to do some crafts or something like that. Maybe you just started a side hustle. The Emperor has inspired you to do so. That can very well happen because he's a mentor. Whatever it is, it's like you're working, like I said, working smarter, not harder. Now, I do believe in hard work. I don't think there's any way really around it. But when you put in the time and put in the years and you know your craft and you know what you're doing, you can absolutely take it easy sometimes, okay? Because the Emperor likes to take care of their partner. They like to be in love with their partner and nurture their partner. It's a very nurturing, stable energy. Maybe that's going on with you and you're like, wow, I've never been treated this way. Maybe you've been treated this way your whole life. We'll see. Wow, the Chariot. I always see this as another masculine energy here, okay? The Chariot, but I'm here, I feel it's like a feeling, okay? It's an energy. The Chariot speaks of you know, going full speed ahead, having two things in mind that you want to do and doing them both at the same time. So while you're doing what you do, while you're in your craft, Taurus, and you need to tell me what you do for a living, okay? You have a situation where you have this emperor, okay, who's, looking at your there's something about you that's very crafty or very unique. They're looking at it and they're like, wow, I want to spend the rest of my life with Taurus, because the Chariot card speaks of weddings, big life changes, big moves, making big moves in life that change the course of your life forever. Okay? So I feel like many of you are marrying this emperor. Maybe some of you are renewing your vows with this emperor. Okay? But whatever it is, maybe you're moving cross country with another country. Something is going on. Something huge is happening with this emperor and you. Life changing, beautiful energy, really beautiful. Strong sign of Cancer as well. They could have Cancer placements. Doesn't have to be. Okay? It doesn't have to be they have Cancer placements. You could have Cancer placements. Okay, let's see. Death. Wow, this is a major, major reading, Taurus. What's going on in your life is like life changing. Now we have strong Scorpio energy. Okay, so I feel like when I said moving speed ahead to full speed ahead with two different with two things going on in your life, like let's say getting married and moving into a house, or getting married and having a baby, all in conjunction. If you're past the baby making years, then this is something else. This could be a second marriage, but the Death card speaks of a rebirth, renewal of life renewal. I feel like many of you are renewing your vows with this emperor. Okay, you could have spent time apart from this emperor. Maybe something went wrong, in the past, but now it looks like you guys have learned from your mistakes. You want to do things right by each other. You want to reach higher levels of commitment with each other. You're recommitting to each other, but there's definitely a whole life change. Life will never be the same. You're going through a huge shift in your life. Okay, can have a lot to do with what's going on in the cosmos. If you're into astrology, you should check out some astrology readings and see, because there's a lot going on. Okay, Jupiter in Cancer is exalted in Cancer for the next year. It's been there since June. I know some of us haven't really been feeling it, but I feel like you're starting to feel it now. The luck, the blessings. Last time Jupiter was in Cancer, I remember I got married. And I became a wife and a stepmom all at the same time. So this is very nostalgic of what I went through. So maybe there's something like that. Maybe this person has children and you don't. Maybe you have children, this person doesn't. Swap it up, flip it, reverse it to fit your situation. Whatever it is, you're gaining a family, or you're reclaiming your family. Okay, so let's see what else is going on here. This is beautiful. This is beautiful reading. The Empress in reverse. Whoa. There you are, but you're in reverse, Taurus. You are in the reverse. Why are you in the reverse? Spirit, why is the Empress in reverse? The Emperor to the Empress, this is you. This is your divine counterpart, but you are in the reverse. This person wants to be with you forever. This person wants to change your life, and you're like in the negative. And I'm trying to understand why here. What's going on with Taurus? Because this is your energy here. The Four of Swords in reverse. Interesting. I feel like this is too good to be true. And I think that you feel like, life has always been about misfortunes, and maybe you weren't able to conceive a child. Maybe you were never able to have children of your own. Maybe you've had an illness for a long time. Maybe you're going through your changes as a female, because I have male and female here, okay? But you're in the reverse. So I feel like maybe there was something that major happened in your life. You could have had some surgery. You could have been ill for a while. If that's the case, I see you slowly getting back on your game, getting back to work, and you have everyone that you need on your side here. The Emperor is really all you need. For those of you who maybe you met, like I said, you were never able to have children, and maybe it took a lot out of you. Maybe you had a loss recently, or maybe you had losses in the past and it didn't work out. Well, your life is, you're having a rebirth anyway. You're having a rebirth of yourself. Okay, so family doesn't always come the traditional way. Like I said, when I told you, when I moved to Florida many years ago, I met my twin flame. My twin flame had two baby boys. Um, we fell in love. We started dating. I became a mom. It was beautiful, and I'm still in that energy. And it happened during when Jupiter was in Cancer. I got married, became a mom. My life completely changed. I moved, got married, and became a mother and a wife, and a wife. So this is what I'm feeling is happening, and I did feel at that time, I was like, wow, this is almost like too good to be true. But something inside me knew that this was my soul family, that this was right for me, that I was not meant to have children. I was meant to find my soul children, and I did. So I feel like that could be the case for many of you. You got to let me know. It can be also that that's the Emperor feels that, something like that. But let's see. I think it's more of your losses, that whatever happened to you in life, where you were down for a while, you were ill for a while, you were sick, you needed time off, you needed a break. Whatever it is, this Emperor wants to make your life better. It's time to receive blessings now. It's no longer time to suffer. So we need to turn this Empress right side up. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Now, there could be a third party, another earth sign, trying to create some problems here for this divine union not to happen, or to just delay it, I'm feeling like a third party energy trying to interfere with the natural order of things, because this is what's meant for you. This is fated for you. This new juncture in your life is fated for you. This is supposed to happen. You're supposed to be with your partner. You're supposed to move forward, and you're supposed to have this rebirth together. Okay? But it looks like somebody wants to put a cog in the wheel here. Okay? Let's see what else is going on here. Ten of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like it's the ending and the beginning of something that you're very passionate about. I think you thought this would be something that would be more stressful for you to have to take on, or to even think about happening. But whatever it is that you're doing, you're doing whatever you have to do to get past this this little cog in the wheel that I keep hearing Spirit saying, and it's going to be okay. I feel like you will get through this, and you will move forward with your Emperor, and have this beautiful new life. Okay? Some of you could be getting married in around October, either October, from anywhere from October 22nd to November 22nd, or that can be when you're moving, or that can be when, you really start to feel like this is real now. And this is my rebirth, and I'm not the same person I used to be. And I know that some people don't have my best interest at heart. I know that it's been rough, and I've gone through a lot, and I've been hurt a lot, and I've been betrayed a lot. And I want to be happy, and I'm trying to find ways to be happy. I think that's what, Crosswatcher, this could be your story as well. Please let me know in the comments, I do feel it's time to embrace the divine feminine that you are, Taurus. And if I'm reading for the Taurus males that are here, if you want to know how this female feels about you, she feels that you're too good to be true. To my Taurus male, she feels you're too good to be true, and she feels that maybe she's not good enough for what you have to offer her. She feels like because she's been mistreated in life and she's had misfortunes. She feels like, why now? And why is this happening? It's too good to be true. I'm not saying that she doesn't want this. She's just being very humble about it. So that's for you, Taurus men here. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Now, the energy of somebody meddling and trying to create like a third party situation, I feel can belong to either one of you or maybe both of you. But it could be like somebody mutual, like somebody's family member trying to, create problems. And I speak about this all the time, Taurus, and you know that. When we're doing well in life, okay, I mean like really well, when everything starts to work out, we meet the right person, we're ready to settle down, we're increasing our family, we're making more money, we're making power moves, we're really growing up, changing, morphing, really just doing our thing. That's when all the haters come out. We know that, you know? And I feel like that's what's going on here. It's a family member. It's somebody who's a mutual person that you both mutually are involved with in some capacity. Okay, that is trying to create friction here. But I really don't feel that they're going to be very successful in doing so. But that's just how people are. It can be a mother, mother-in-law, brother, sister-in-law, cousin, extended family, or something. I'm getting an energy of something. Queen of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy doesn't have to be. This could be male or female energy. Okay. This Queen of Swords is not a negative. It's not in a negative position. I just feel like it's somebody who's and it's not connected to the entity that's trying to disrupt anything. It's someone who's trying to come in to tell you, what you need to do, and cut this out and how to move forward. Because I feel like, Taurus, you're very empathic, and you're very nurturing, you're very caring, and you need like the Queen of Swords to give it to you straight. Because the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, can be a friend, can be a family member telling you that, hey, listen, I heard so and so speaking about what's going on with you and the Emperor, Taurus, that you're making power moves, you're getting married, you're having kids, you're buying your dream home, you're moving to a new country, you're moving cross country, whatever is going on, whatever blessing is taking place in your life, even if it's a recommitment, a remarriage, okay, something like that. This Queen of Swords is here to tell you that you can't trust anyone. Okay, and don't tell too many people what's going on in your life, because they will try to sabotage it for you, straight out of pure jealousy. Jealous of your, most people are jealous of your energy, of your vibe, and that's what I think is going on here. But you don't need to hear it like oh, don't worry. You need to hear it like, hey, listen, this person's out to cause problems. So that's why the Queen of Swords energy is here. Queen of Swords energy is here. Okay. To make you like kind of like wake up, Taurus. If you allow this person to keep trying to sabotage your relationship, I'm not saying that they're going to be successful. I just feel like they can be they can really cause fights, issues, drama that you don't need right now, because you're supposed to be happy, you're supposed to be upright, and you're reversed. But I feel like that's because of your past and all the past issues that you've been through mentally, spiritually, physically. Okay, you could have come from a bad mother. You could have come from a covert narcissist mother that treated you badly, that never wanted you to really see you succeed. Their needs always came first before because of you. It could be your father that did this also, but I'm getting more like a meddler energy, like mother-in-law, sister-in-law, something like that. Can be a masculine energy, but I'm getting more of a feminine meddler here. Let me see what else comes out. Tell me more about this Chariot here. 8 of Cups in reverse. So see, listen, some entity, some energy did come in, cause problems, created a break, and this makes sense too with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You weren't able to function fully. Okay? And you ended things, but you came back. Many of you have Cancer moon or Cancer rising. Definitely picking up Cancer energy. So you did have a break in this union. There was a break. There was a problem. And the Queen of Swords is an ally here, telling you what to do to get back on track, because I see that you went back to this Emperor. You went back to, you recommitted to the date. You said, okay, you called off the wedding. But then you realized the Emperor wasn't doing anything wrong to you. It was the third party doing something wrong to you, so you went back. Okay? You went back to your person because you realized it was not your person doing anything wrong. I can tell you right now. If you think that the Emperor cheated on you or stepped on you, they did not. But somebody did something to make you think that they did. And it really disrupted your life. But it's over, and you're back on track. But I think you're still, like, very melancholy, because you're like, why would anyone do this? Well, because they can. People can do and say whatever they want. And when we're happy, that's when they go for us. So I want to try to figure out who this person is here. I'm going to pull some oracle cards here to see what comes out here. Spirit, give me more information about what, who, and oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. 3 cards flipped out. Let's see. We have unavailable. We have unavailable, emotionally guarded. I am not in a place where my heart can feel for someone right now. It's not your fault. I have a feeling that this is what you told the Emperor. This is what you told the Emperor as he was coming towards you, as he was introducing to his life, his family, and all the plans he had for you in the future, because he fell in love with you and you fell in love with him. An entity, an energy made you think that you weren't ready for this. Okay? They didn't want to see you guys be happy. They didn't want to see you guys go through with the huge life shift, the higher level of commitment. They didn't want to see it. So they made you feel like you didn't deserve this, that you're unavailable, and you were very guarded. You almost ruined your life. You almost walked away from this Emperor for good. Past life. This is what you need to know, okay? Soul contract, familiar. I feel like I've known you my whole life. From the moment we met, my soul knew you. Guess what? This is a past life twin flame connection. Not only that, I feel like you feel that way about the Emperor's children, or the Emperor feels that way about your children. Take it how it resonates, okay? But I truly feel like that I'm speaking to many people who had the situation like I did, that I wasn't able to have children, and I do have children, but they don't come from my blood, they come from my soul. Okay, and that's a strong indication that you have met your divine masculine, you have met your divine counterpart, you have met your children from past lives. Okay, this is groundbreaking. This is huge, and that's why the Death card is here. It's a rebirth. Okay, so unstable. Let's see. Now, this is going to tell us who did this. Okay, it's a female, like I said. Okay. Mental illness, chaotic, messy. My life is a mess, as is the energy I omit. I will confuse you. Don't rely on me. This female, this toxic female, did this to you. But honestly, no. You almost walked away from the hugest blessing in your life. You almost let it go because of a very unstable female in your life. Okay? It can be a sister, mother, aunt, Mother-in-law, I'm feeling more it's on your side. Okay? Um, but what happens when people try to mess with a divine union, uh, the, the twin flames cannot be without each other for too long. They will suffer. Okay? And I feel like, the emperor was very patient, was very upset, and eventually they got you to understand they wanted you back. Okay? Maybe the emperor saw the writing on the wall of what happened. So I feel like some female is being pushed out of your life because they don't belong in your future because they want to destroy it. Okay? But that's not going to happen. Let me see if I can get pull a few more cards here. Yeah, people want to do that. People don't want to see us happy, and it's usually a blood relative. I'm sorry to inform. Oops. Oh, okay. More information about this toxic female. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. I just said toxic, and look what came out. Okay, you see this? Okay. This is who this female is. Okay. Immature, abusive. I will promise you heaven, but deliver only hell. You will love the high of my promises, though. Image, shallow, superficial. I am gold-plated. I am all about my image. Don't expect anything more than what you see. So, for many of you, like I said, this is your mother or your sister. They are unstable. They are toxic. They are very highly materialistic. All they care about is money and how everything looks and how everything appears. But in their own mind, in their own body, whatever's left of their soul, they're extremely unstable. Okay? They're very messy in their life, and they leave a mess wherever they go. Okay? But it doesn't seem that way. This person can be very attractive, or they just hide it well. They're wearing a mask for sure, but this is what happened here. Okay? This is what happened, but they're not going to be successful because you're on your way to a new beginning, a brand new fresh start with your emperor, who never did anything to betray you. It was someone else spewing negativity and making you think that you weren't deserving of this emperor. Okay, or that it could have been like a third party. They wanted to make you feel that there was a third party that interfering. Meanwhile, they were the third party interfering. Did they do anything with this emperor? Physically, no. They just were out to get you. They just didn't want to see this happen for you. Okay, they resent you. Okay, they've resented you, and now finally, when you're finally at the place of you've coming into your own family and your own life and making major moves and having blessings and falling in love and being around children and pets and new homes and new opportunities, she came for you. And she wanted to see everything that you wanted for and deserved to go down the toilet. But that's not happening. Okay, that is not happening. Okay, let me see what other oracle cards want to come out here. Spirit, tell me more about what. Oop. Karmic. Cycles, soulmates, triggers. We can try over and over again, but I will continue to hurt you until you learn to love me. So I feel like this karmic energy is the female's energy, the female energy who tried to sabotage you. Because when they're in their sabotage mode, it's like they become like a man. Okay, they think they start acting like very masculine when they should be in their feminine. They look very feminine on the outside, but on the inside, they it's like they're very aggressive. So it's very hard for this person to keep a relationship, to keep a man, to keep a woman, whatever. It's hard for them because they are the dominant energy. Okay, and that's never going to work. Okay, that's not, women should act like women and men should act like men. Okay, regardless of who takes care of the children, who goes out to work, it still should be the feminine and the masculine have their place, and they don't step out of that. But because your family member is a karmic in your life, you need to break that chain. Okay? So I feel like the Emperor caught on, and you took it upon yourself to free yourself from this female, from this toxic female. Could be a fire sign female. Yeah. Possibly could be someone who has Taurus moon. Okay. Could be Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius sun. I don't know why I'm not picking up on Leo. But like I said, when this female wants to go to the dark side and wants to create havoc, wants to create confusion, making you feel like a third party is interfering in your life and there's nobody there but an entity. The entity is attached to this karmic. And you know what? It's a male entity attached to this karmic. Okay? This female has a male entity attachment that makes her do these things. I have seen this all my life. I know what I'm talking about. It's real. Okay? And it makes them hurt you. And it's almost like their final, what they want out of your life is for you and them to get into fights and to not speak and then to spew venom and then eventually, get over it. But then now it's not, okay? You have to cut this female who's got a negative, dark attachment to her out. And I see that you have, but you must keep her out. And the Queen of Swords is to remind you this. You must keep her out of your life, or she will keep doing it until she passes. Oh boy. It's not going to happen. It's not going to work. Do whatever. Oops. Oh, what came out here? Do whatever you have to do on the spiritual realm, cord cutting, prayer, meditation, to get away. Look at this. Yep. We have karmic, right? That's the entity attached to the female meddler. We have open, available, honest, transparent. I am ready to go in with my heart and mind are open to you and our future. See, this is what your divine masculine, the Emperor, is saying to you. Okay? This is what he's saying to you. So that's why you were able to go back with him, because he kept it open for you, because he saw the writing on the wall. Sometimes we can't see what's right in front of us. It can take us years and years and years to realize that our own blood is out to get us more than anybody in this world. Okay? This is real. Okay? This is real talk. And it does happen. And it is common. Okay? There's so much talk about it. It's so out in the open now that it's not acceptable. People don't accept this. Okay? So you have a beautiful man here. Their life is transparent. They have nothing to hide. Okay? And how dare this female family member try to end this for you? How dare they? But look what we have here too. We have spells. Okay? Witchcraft, magic. I will use my spiritual gifts to get what I want. I don't care about karma or who I hurt. Okay? So you're dealing with a female in your family who does baneful magic on you and anyone else they feel entitled to do. And they don't care. They just want to hurt you. They just want to hurt people. And that's how they become happy. So listen, you need to cut your mother off, cut your sister off, cut your cousin off. Whoever you need to cut off, Taurus, you do it. Because I want to see you like this. Okay? This is from all your past struggles. Because this female toxic entity who does baneful magic was pulling at you your whole life. It's amazing that you got this far. You must remove this person from your life. Cancel, clear, delete this toxic female family member. And don't ever speak to them ever again. Ever. And if you have to, for whatever family dynamic you have, or whatever dynamic you have to create very strong boundaries. And you have to make it very clear, like the Queen of Swords is here to remind you, that you will cut them off. And you have boundaries. And you are a protected soul. And you deserve all this happiness. They can't take it from you. They can't. Eventually their karma will catch up to them. It might not be for a very long time, but it will happen. But you don't need to know about it. Just know that you came back to your emperor. Everything is going to move along just fine now. There was a cog in the wheel. Okay, whatever this person, put out there, the spells, the baneful magic they did, I'm sorry, but there was witchcraft here. There was baneful magic on you, against you, and it's not going to work. Okay, that's why we do these readings. It's not going to work. I feel you've already done something to kind of like release it from you. You need to continue to always protect your energy, protect your marriage, protect your family, protect your home, protect your car, everything. Okay, until this female gets tired and they're on to their next. Okay, that's how it's going to be. Let me pull a Goddess Kali card here for you and see what else Mother Goddess Kali wants you to know. I'm sorry, Taurus, but it happens to the best of us. You know, it happens to the best of us. We have a lot of issues. Okay, us good people, us empaths. We have a lot of issues with family members, female family members, okay, that don't want to see us be better than them, or it's not like we're better than them. It's just they don't want to see us be happy, okay? And like I said, for many of you, this is your mother. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. But, there's so much talk about this now. Let's see what Goddess Kali has to say. If you don't know who she is a Hindu goddess, Hindu deity. I have called upon her. I have worked with her. I also called on her counterpart in ceremonies, because if you don't acknowledge her counterpart, her energy will not stay, okay? So let's see what she has to say to you about the situation. Ooh, I love how she looks here. Let's see. Please excuse my pronunciations. Kaladara. When hope is lost and a way forward cannot be sensed, Kali's love will find a way. If the path does not exist, then it shall be created. If you cannot see or feel how you can move from where you are to where you want to be, Kali's wisdom and grace will manifest at the perfect time to provide what is needed. Beautiful. Beautiful message from Mother Goddess Kali. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I'm wishing you much love, light, unexpected blessings. Please like, share, subscribe. Bye-bye.